I know exactly what happened.
I truthfully don't know.
I don't believe that's true.
I received a call from our dispatch to check on the well-being of Mr. Wilson. The front door was unlocked. Walking into the back bedroom, we located Mr. Wilson on the bed. There was a lot of dried blood coming out of his mouth, down his chest. It had pooled in his lap and also under his head.
There was blood clearly on the ceiling and wall and soaking the mattress. It looked like he had been inside the home for a few days, deceased.
We found that Steve was stabbed 4 times in the back and shoulders, and then 4 times in the neck and head area. The fatal wound was to his spine.
The stab wounds were, so severe they broke through bones.
There was no forced entry at the residence, but we did locate some watch boxes that were emptied out on the vanity.
I noticed that all of the cigarette butts were white Marlboro cigarette butts, but when I opened the lid to the ashtray and the cup holder, there was one brown, cool cigarette butt. I believe that it had to have been recent. The DNA from the cigarette butt may point us towards a suspect. The one thing that stood out were some Cash App transfers to a person named Daniel Diamond around the time that we believe he died. We learned that she was an escort that Steve Wilson liked to frequent, and she would come to his house. And just a Google search located some selfie photographs of a white female with red hair. We entered into a mugshot recognition program, and we were able to match it to Paige Lane.
Paige had an extensive criminal history. She was an escort, and she frequents hotels around St. Louis County area. I also found body camera video with her.
Police department. Is there anybody else in here?
Yeah.
Who is in there?
My boyfriend.
There was a black male in the room with her with the name of Sidney Bias.
You have a probation violation. We got to give you a new court date. And I know you're also soliciting.
Sidney Bias had an extensive criminal history of violence and drug-related offenses. He was a documented gang member with Gangster Disciples, and he goes by the name of King. We believe that he was Paige Lane's pimp.
A mile away from Stephen Wilson's house in Wentzville, Paige was seen at the gas station. When the tags were ran, we came up with the name of Sidney Bias as the owner of the vehicle.
We discovered she had purchased a pack of cigarettes. We recognized immediately that the cigarettes that were recovered on scene matched the same pack of cigarettes that she had just purchased. Shortly after that, we found a text message from her to an unknown number stating, "I'm going to kill him." The DNA was a match to Paige Lane. We put all manpower into locating her.
We found Steve had text conversations with Paige Lane to the fact that he had given her money to help out with her children. I think he almost thought that they were like boyfriend and girlfriend.
But in the recent weeks, Steve Wilson seemed pretty upset. He accused her of leading him on to gain more money from him. And then shortly after that, we had messages sent by Steve asking other people to post negative reviews on her escort ads between the two of them. That would definitely be a motive to kill Steve. Police units converged on their vehicle, and we were able to take Sidney and Paige Lane into custody.
This has something to do with solicitation or something?
So what, man?
It's a little bit more serious than solicitation. Okay?
You know what's that right here?
I don't. Never ever. Never ever seen that man. Never. You never seen it? I don't know, but we're investigating a homicide. Okay, I'm not involved in no homicide with nobody. This person right here? I don't even know him.
He was not intent on cooperating in any fashion, but we wanted to keep him to see if any information would come alight from Paige's interview.
So do you guys live together or stay together? Because you ride with them today, do you ride with them often, or?
No, not really.
Okay.
There's no other friends of yours that maybe give you some money or help you out financially?
It was like a sugar daddy for a while, I guess you could say, quote unquote.
Who was that?
So, his name is Steve, and I don't know his last name though. What did I go see? Just maybe February? Was the last time I've seen him.
And this is the same person we're talking about right here?
Yeah.
She says that she last met with Steve in February, but we know that she was meeting with him in March and getting money from him in March. We knew she was lying the whole time right off the get-go.
Like, he messaged a whole bunch of girls, like other workers, and told them to set me up, to beat
Set
me
you up, like what?
to beat me up, to she robbed me, you know, no. And girls are calling me, girls
set you up to beat you up?
yeah.
Right when he brings up about we're investigating something with Steve, then all of a sudden both shoes come flying off. The nervous twitches with her are all over the place. Most people that are innocent, they're not so fidgety, you know.
I'm just telling you that if you're saying you never went in that house at night, the evidence inside that house from your DNA suggests otherwise. I believe you do, though.
But I don't.
I'll be right back. Smoke. I'm gonna grab your phone, okay?
Okay.
So at this point, I asked Detective Sergeant Meyer to be part of the interview. He has more of a softer approach. The both of us in there together, maybe she would feel like she had somebody on her side.
I'm sure you guys never talked about this.
No, yeah.
When you went out there at the end of March, beginning of April, you were with a friend.
Yeah, Nietzsche. That's being a holiday.
Hey, who was this with?
That's what I swear. I swear I'm not gonna lie. I'm not lying.
You need to find the story that actually fits the facts, and that's what we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I'll meet you at first.
We gotta get past your story, okay? The story is broken, it doesn't fit. That's science talking, that's not me thinking this or him thinking that, that's science, okay?
I saw him earlier that day. I popped up and saw him. That's it.
Did he give you anything when you were there?
No.
Anything at all?
No.
There's some watches, I guess, in your hotel room.
Yes.
Whose are those?
They are in here.
What do you think the odds of those watches having Steve's DNA on them are? What happened?
I've been hurting for money lately. And so I went to go take the visit.
Were you by yourself or was he with you?
I was by myself. And like you told me, like, come over here, you know, you send me $100. Like I said, I don't do anything for $100. You bitch, and came toward like he grabbed one of his knives and he came towards me and I put my arm up and it's like that cut.
He came at you and cut you and you pulled your knife.
I pulled mine out and like when I pulled mine out, like I hit, you know, not like accidentally because I was like defending myself, but like I hit him like on the side of his neck.
Did you think about calling the police or the ambulance or anything?
Yeah.
When you're worried about getting in trouble?
I left and the watches he had stuff like backed up like on the side or whatever. I know some of my blood got on that bag from like when I turned, and that's why I grabbed the bag.
Where are the clothes you were wearing?
I threw them away.
Where at?
In a dumpster downtown.
We're telling the truth now, we're on the right track?
Yeah. Like, he doesn't know.
We were able to determine she acted alone.
Cool Blue 100, please. Cool Blue.
She took Mr. Wilson's life, and she's got to pay her time for that.
There's a sense of relief. That confession was earned. You can never bring nobody back, but you can do what you can to put the person that did it in prison for as long as you can.